So, three things happened. One, Frank Ocean dropped a visual album. Two, Frank Ocean dropped a visual album. Three, Red Lobster is selling a dozen of their cheddar biscuits for only $4.32. So, I wasn't really planning on making this video. As you can tell, it's really early, but then it happened. Anyway, if you couldn't tell, this video is about Frank Ocean dropping his album. This is probably going to be uncut, raw, unedited, like, okay, so last night, Frank Ocean dropped his album, and my friend messaged me. She's like, Frank Ocean just dropped his album, and I'm heading to bed. It was like 1-something a.m. where she is, because she lives in Boston. I'm like, that's funny, like, I'm thinking she's joking, because like, come on, Frank Ocean dropping his album, like, we've been waiting for this for 4 years, and he finally dropped the album. And so I set it up. I didn't watch it. It's called Endless. It's a visual album on iTunes. I will link that down below. I just watched it literally 5 minutes ago. I had to, like, you know, prepare myself. As you can see, I'm kind of still in my pajamas, but I like threw on a jacket because it's a bit chilly out here. Anyway, the album is called Endless. It is amazing. The songs on the list is 18 songs. I found it on Rolling Stones because I couldn't find it. I watched it on something else. I need to get it on iTunes. I need to get into iTunes. That's what I need to do. But the track list is, yeah, it's early, so you can hear birds. It's Device Control, Album, Unity, which is like capital U dash N, you know, Unity. Comes This Crackles Wither is number 5. 6 In Here Somewhere. 7 is Sideways. 8 is Death Wish, and then in parentheses is ASMR. 9 is Rushes 2. 10 At Your Best. And in parentheses, You Are Loved. I love that one. To me, I like that one. Mine is number 11. I also like that one. Actually, I like them all, but like those two are my favorite so far. 12 is Ambience 001, you know, Staying in a Certain Way. 13 is Ambience 002, Honey Baby. 14 is Tublox. 15 is Slide on Me. 16 is Florida. 17 is Rushes, and 18 is Higgs. 18 sounded very techno, and I liked it. Like, oh, got a techno vibe going on here. I kind of like it. The video itself was in black and white, and he was in like a warehouse building something. I don't know what he was building. Actually, no. Halfway through, I was like, oh, he's building a staircase. Like, you can see as he like builds it, the staircase kind of looks like the Golden Ratio, which, if you don't know what that is, that's like it's a mathematical formula that says like stuff is endless. I need to remember. Not that, like, I'm not sciencey or mathy, but it's an endless, like, it's endless in itself. So basically, a seashell is endless in itself, like a certain, I guess the seashell itself, or like a certain seashell. Either way, that's what it looked like, and at the end, like, he has different forms of spelling out endless and all that stuff. I can't, like, this video, in the video, it's 3 people. Well, it starts off with 2, and then, like, one sits in the corner, and then another person comes in, and I'm like, oh, okay, 3 people don't know what's going on. They're, like, all building something. And then soon you kind of realize that's Frank. Like, Frank is just, it's him. All 3 of those people it's him, but like you realize there's like half, like I guess the second song in. I'm telling you, I was crying like minutes in. That's how good this album is. Anyway, like 3 people, and then you realize that it's all Frank because they're wearing the same clothes and they don't even acknowledge each other. Like they're building. One goes off, sits. Another one comes in, starts building. They cross each other's paths, but they never like give a hey, like what's up, head nod or anything like that. It's just you realize like they don't acknowledge each other. So I'm like, okay, that's probably just Frank Ocean building. And then like near, I think it was 17, Rushes, the song Rushes. That's when he finishes the staircase and he like climbs it at the end. I'm like, oh my god, he climbs it, shut up first. Oh, look how many birds on the tree. I'm sorry, I got distracted. Anyway, and then it goes back in the end of the song. It goes back. Not the end of that song. At the end of like the album track list, it seems like it goes back to the beginning where it's like the 3 Frank Oceans and then one's just sitting there and the rest are building. It's very like cinematic. If you watch it, I'm gonna link this all down below. It's very cinematic though. And I'm telling you, I didn't even plan to make this video. I uploaded a video yesterday and you guys are getting this one today. I didn't even like plan for this video to happen until that dropped and I was like, and I was crying and I was like, yes. Anyway, my question of the day is, what was your favorite song on this album? What did you like? How did you interpret the visual album itself? If you've seen it, I will link it down below, but put in the comments like what was your favorite song on this album. If it was all, it was all. Which one, yeah, basically which one was your favorite song on this album, and what did you think of the video, like the whole visual album itself? Comment that down below. And yeah, I'm gonna go head back inside and get something to eat because I literally just watched this and I was like, you know what, this needs to be a video, and so I made it. Anyway, hope you liked it. If you want to see me do other videos or reacting, not necessarily reacting, but like telling you my thoughts on other stuff, comment that below too. Until then, please like, comment, and subscribe.